we're going to talk about astral projection. So, I've been getting asked a lot about my personal experiences with astral projection and astral travel and what have you. So, I figured I'd make this quick video to maybe give some people some encouragement or show you guys some expectations or what have you. So, I was probably about 14 years old when I heard about astral projection. I actually had stumbled upon some YouTube videos talking about it because I was trying to get an understanding at the time of how I was able to control my dreams. So actually, I was researching lucid dreaming, but then I came across a video that was talking about lucid dreaming and astral projection. That was on the channel of Visuddha. His name used to be Koi Fresco, but he changed his name. But yeah, his YouTube channel is great. You guys should check him out too. But he was the first person who mentioned it and gave me the concept of it in general. But I wasn't looking for that at the time. So instead of doing more research on astral projection, I kind of just kept that exit strategy that he had given in his video. I kept it on the back burner and I just never forgot it. So I kept it in the back of my mind. But the exit strategy that he mentioned was the rope strategy, which you're basically just laying down, you stay relaxed, and then visualize there's a rope in front of you, and then you reach out for the rope, pull it, and you pull yourself out of your body. But so 2 or 3 years after that, I was actually interested more in astral projection. The simplest way of explaining how I astral projected my first time, though, I was not even expecting to actually do it. One day, I was just, well, I had a long day. I spent a lot of time spending out a lot of energy, so I was just really exhausted one day. And when the nighttime came, I just was relaxed and just out of pure curiosity, I just had tried the rope technique in my mind. I reached out and pulled, and then I just relaxed, and sure enough, I ended up out of my body, and I ended up in this realm where everything was green, and it was pretty mind-boggling to say the least. But the funny thing with that was I was trapped in my room, and I found out later that it's a very challenging thing for beginner astral travelers for us to have issues with dealing with portals and doorways. So I was trying to get out of my room, but I didn't know how. I was trying to use a doorknob, it wouldn't work. So I actually just took off running, and I ran and jumped headfirst into the door. But because of the realm that I was in, no pain was felt or anything. I just bumped my head on the door, and then I fell to the floor, and then immediately I spawned, and I was standing straight back up again. But yeah, so that was my first experience. I had bought an astral projection mastery course maybe 6 months later after that, because I had spent the next 6 months, I was so hooked on the idea of AP. Like I had to do it, but I was so attached to the idea that I guess the universe didn't allow me to experience it anymore. I had done it twice actually, but after that second time, I went almost probably 6 or 7 months, and I didn't do it again. But once I bought that astral projection mastery course by Ryan Cropper, he had put it on sale, so I immediately bought it because I was already interested. Because I had been spending hours and hours a day meditating. And of course that expanded my consciousness to an amazing factor when I was doing that. But I still wasn't able to get out of my body again. But once he showed me a few methods, or should I say, he calls them side meditations, for you to do throughout the day. They actually worked for me really well. But it's different for me because I had already had some experience being out of my body. So I wasn't a full-blown novice, to say the least. I actually had experience in the astral realms before. So I had already been able to leave my body without any sort of like external means, any drugs or any major methods or anything. So that's the difference with me. But because I was already experienced, I guess it was already a little easier for me to get out of my body because I had already attempted to do it before and I had succeeded more than once. I would expect that if you're a full-blown novice and you haven't experienced being out of your body yet, it might be a little more challenging for you to do so if you don't have any experience with activating your Kundalini energy yet. But once the Kundalini energy is activated, you have no choice. You're gonna fly out of your body. You're not even gonna have to necessarily to do any major meditations or anything like that, because it's gonna be a part of your nature to want to relax, meditate, keep your mind aware, take care of yourself. And well, when your standards go up, your achievements and whatnot, they go up too. So when your potential goes up, you're going to start achieving a lot greater things. You're going to start seeing higher heights and literally other worlds. So just know that you can do it, because I did it. And if you guys have any questions, I'll be glad to answer them in the comment section. Until next time.